Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. My name is Megnath Kumar Mahato and I am proud to share that I have just graduated from RiseUp with ServiceNow cohort. As a part of this program, my team and I developed a project called EcoShield, a smart city issue management system. Our project addresses critical issues in public services like electricity, water, infrastructure, and sanitation. In traditional offline systems, complaint applications often get stuck in paperwork, leading to a long delays and leaving citizens unable to track their status. To solve this, we have developed EcoShield, a web application that digitalizes the entire workflow from raising an issue and tracking its progress to receiving a resolution and providing feedback. This platform bridges the gap between citizens and the departments, creating a more transparent and efficient society. To build this, we have used the ServiceNow features like scoped applications, tables and field, AI agent, script includes client scripts, UI policies, flow designer, service catalog, service portal, ACLs, reports and dashboards, and also SLA. So now coming to our portal, this is the welcome page. Here citizens can access this page directly and they can create new account, or if they have already registered they can directly log in with their credentials. And for now I am logging as citizen, and after login citizens will have this home page, and here you can see department can give any announcement to the citizens like this. And here we are providing some quick links like report concern to report an issue, and track request to track that issue. And if citizens have any doubt or questions regarding our portal, they can directly search here in our AI enabled search bar, like searching EcoShield. Here they can see the articles regarding our portal, or they can directly access to our knowledge base by clicking in the knowledge base button. So here we have provided some knowledge articles regarding our portal. Coming back to the home page, here you can see for now we are only providing some four department services, and also a feedback form. If any issue get resolved, then citizens can directly select that issue and rate that resolution based on the quality of work executed and the resolution speed, and submit the resolution feedback. And this data is being saved in our backend and can be used by the department to improve their services. And also we are providing a survey form. This form can be filled by any citizens without raising an issue. And here you can see the ecosystem impact making a difference every day. This is the overall performance numbers, and this is about the ecoshield. And you can also connect with ecoshield in the social media by these links. And in this portal we have also implemented the AI assistant agent. Here citizens can ask any questions to our ecoshield AI, like how to recycle waste, like this. They can ask any question, and our ecosystem AI will assist them with the guidelines or some steps, or also with the articles. So now click on the yes. Now it will provide the answer. So this is our resolution steps or the guidelines to recycle the waste, and also provided a knowledge article which citizens can access directly by clicking on that link. So this is the knowledge article. It will be helpful for the citizen. Now coming back to our home page, so this is all about the citizen login page. And now let's see how citizens can raise an issue. So click on that report concern button, or you can click on the report issue from the header menu. On clicking on this, CDN will have the form like this, and we are providing some mandatory fields here which is needed to fill for reporting an issue. So first is category. As we are providing four departments, so there are four department category. For example, select on water issue, and here we have implemented UI policies and client script. So the subcategory is being filtered by the selected category. If so, now this is the subcategory based on the category, and if I change the category to electricity issue, now subcategory will be changed based on the category. For example, select the street light issue, and also they will need to provide the location and a short description and detailed description regarding the issue, and also they will need to provide a mobile number here, and it is must of 10 digit because this field is being validated. It will only accept 10 digit number only. And here citizens can also add attachments like photo or video regarding the issue, and then simply click on the submit button. Now citizens will have that thank you message and also the issue number. So this is all about from the citizen side. Now let's see how the manager and the agent can log in to their login homepage or the dashboard. So from here, click on the department login and login as agent. This is the homepage for the agent. Here they can see the overall numbers like active task, task in progress, completed task, and also they can see the most high priority recent task here. And on my task list, they can see the assigned task here like this. And in the notification, they can see the emails they are receiving while get assigned, and also knowledge base is also for the agent. They can also access the articles, and to view the overall analytics they can click on the dashboard. It will provide the overall platform analytics. It's loading, wait. So this is the platform analytics. Here civic issues by category and civic issues by status, these all are showing the report like this, you can see. So this is all about our portal. Now let's look our backend logic and the workflow. So this is our backend logic and workflow. While the entire architecture is comprehensive, I will break it down into a simpler way. The process begins when a citizen raises a ticket. Instantly, both the citizen and the concerned department manager receives an email notification, and manager get auto-assigned based on the subcategory selected. Then the manager reviews the issue to either approve or reject it. Once approved, the state updates from new to under process, and a field level agent is auto-assigned and notified via the email. And we also accounted for the resource constraint, like if the agent has the necessary materials they can proceed with the work, or if they lack materials they put the ticket into a pending state. This triggers a request to the manager, who then approves and provides the required supplies to the agent, and then they can complete the work. So once the work is done, the agent marks the status to resolve, and the manager then verifies the resolution and close the issue, which triggers a final email notifications to the citizens, inviting them to leave a feedback. And to ensure the accountability, we implemented service level agreements like SLAs. For urgent cases, a manager must respond within 30 minutes, otherwise, the response SLA breach occurs. And similarly, agents have strict resolution SLAs to ensure timely completion. So this is all about our project, and as we built this during a limited timeline, we have focused on these core functionalities only. However, we have a clear future roadmap to scale these applications further by providing a native mobile app built using ServiceNow Mobile Studio, and then integrating the GIS mapping and also advanced workflow multi-department escalation tree. And in terms of AI features, we have vision to integrate voice assistant with Twilio and also predictive intelligence, which will help us to auto categorize based on the description. And in phase 3, we have vision to integrate IoT sensors to automate the issue detection, and then we will scale to multi-city tenant architecture with separate scopes and scalable future modules like hospitals, transportations, etc. And then we have also planned to add AngularJS custom widget for live city heat map. So this is all about our project and the future roadmap. Thank you to watch this video till end, and see you soon with a new update.